YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Trucker Sherm. So in this picture right here, I can explain a little bit better on my fuel lines that cracked. I made a video a while back explaining, checking all your lines because the weather make everything shrink or whatever. So I'm thinking that's what happened to me when my fuel lines busted on me and I was losing fuel like that. I was riding around losing all bunch of fuel and I didn't even know it. So as you can see, that black line right there, I painted that because that was where I, for a little reference point where I which line was bad on me. So what I did was I cut that line and I put a brass fitting under that line and I put the line back in its rightful place and I was able to twist it back on. And it worked out. I mean, eventually I have to get that line fixed, but it was something to get me off the side of the road. So that's definitely key, paying attention to that type of stuff, because like I said before, how it was explained to me in the cold, a lot of your lines and your hoses and everything, they shrink up on you. So I'm thinking that's what happened, but then again, I don't know, because that thing was busted pretty good. I was thinking somebody did me dirty, but I don't know. But when it happened on Saturday, it was too much going on. I couldn't really show y'all because it was on the driver's side, but I'm about to knock this fuel filter out. Rock with me. See right here, I already drained the fuel out when I started this. So that's your little wrench they give you. It's not a one-size-fit-all wrench. You can get that from the dealership. Just give them your VIN number. So right here, I'm going to twist it off. And as you can see, it's giving me a real hard time. And right now in this video, man, I just woke up hungover. I got one glove on, one glove off. I can't even understand why I'm doing that with the one glove, one off thing, but that's basically the gist of the fuel filter thing right here. You twist it off. Keep twisting. Most trucks, they got more space where you could play around with that fuel filter. Mine doesn't. I changed some fuel filter on my man. He got a DD15 and he got a lot of wiggle room with that wrench. I don't, so I gotta really mess around with it just to get it off, you know what I'm saying? So twist it off. If you've done this before and you know how to do it, then obviously you know what you're doing. Thank you for watching. But if you've never done this before, I'm just trying to give out a little bit of knowledge. Whatever is taught to me, I try to spread it to the universe, man, so we can make ourselves better. There ain't much to do. Ain't really much to it, you know what I mean? So that's where my lines cracked. I had to cut it, stick it, put a bushing over it, stick that in, screw it back in to keep my fuel from, spilling all over the place. There was fuel everywhere, man. It was a mess on Saturday, but I made it up out of that. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, as long as you make it up out of there. And I made it up out of there without having a repair bill. That's key. I gotta put the new fuel filter on. The rubber mat part go down at the bottom. Most people twist it on. You can push it on whatever way you want. Right here, I'm just going to twist it to show you if you do this, and it comes off and you don't see the rubber mallet, the rubber little gasket, don't trip. Just make sure you get that thing on there secure, push it down, that way it's snug. So you take the old gasket off. When you buy a fuel filter, they come with all of the new ones, so that's a good thing. There's no need to keep in the old ones. Keep it on. And make sure that thing is secure. You don't know how many times I've changed the fuel filter. Either I forgot to put the gasket on at the bottom, or I didn't put it on tight enough, and man, fuel everywhere. But once again, that's trial and error, man. Trial and error. You put the gasket back on. Right here I'm tripping, head pounding, hungover. But it don't matter though. You gotta do what you gotta do. I know I go back to work tomorrow and I had that bad fuel filter, so I want to make sure that tomorrow I won't be on the side of the road with a bad fuel filter. Like I said, I don't have a lot of room, so you'll see me just keep messing around with it. I can't do a complete turn with that wrench. A lot of times it gets stuck on there too, so you want to really watch that, like it's happening in this video. So what I usually do is twist it a little bit till I feel a little bit of tightness, and then I'll come back with the wrench, because I don't have a lot of play where I don't have a lot of wiggle room with that wrench where I could do a complete turn, you know what I mean? So just keep twisting it. It's the same old, just keep twisting that thing. And my head was pounding in this video, man. There you go, until that thing is snug. And usually with the old fuel that you drain out of the fuel filter, I usually don't keep that fuel in there because it's usually dirty and there's a lot of algae in your fuel in your fuel from that filter. But I just put that fuel in there on Saturday, so get your makeshift bottle. Today I just couldn't find one, so I cut off a goddamn window cleaner bottle, cleaned it out, cut the top of it. Keep everything in one spot, all your old stuff. Put everything back in the bag. That's how you do it, man. It ain't hard, man. It ain't. Got the new gasket for the top piece. Twist that thing back up in there. What I usually do is start the truck, get it going, man. Hey. It ain't hard, man. Any information I could find out or learn, I definitely won't hesitate to share it. Hopefully somebody watching this that can learn and, pass this on. Hey, man, it's Trucker Sherm. I'm out. Happy New Year to y'all, man. Let's get money. Peace.